Next, what I want to do is I need to start making selections. First of all, I want this background to be totally one solid color. So I'm actually, I know this sounds silly, but on this particular layer, I'm going to hide the threshold because I'm going to make my selections in this background, and then I'm going to make them apply to the threshold layer. So first of all, here are your tools. These are selection tools. All three of these here are selection. This is a shape selection tool, which will allow you to select specific shapes. This is a lasso tool, but if you click on it, there's some other things. This allows you to select specific polygon-like tool or shapes, and this one's a magnetic lasso tool. Each one of these tools does something different, and some of them work for different things. I'm actually going to use the magnetic lasso tool for this one, but I might not use it for when I do my face. The magic wand tool, if I go in and click in an area, what it does is it selects all of the like pixels. Depending upon where you are, you can change the tolerance. Like if I set it to 50 and I go in here and grab it, then it grabs a lot more. Or if I set it to 75 and clicked on it, it picks up a lot more things. So, and then in here I also have a quick selection tool. Works nice for going around things. Either quick selection and Command D allows you to deselect something. So quick selection tool would work great for this. If I just wanted to select the banana, boom, it's done. I can hold the shift key down and add to my selection. That works perfectly for this one. Or something like this, the magnetic lasso tool would also work really well. So it just basically sees the borders between the two different it sees the difference between the yellow of the banana and the oranginess of the background. And so it sort of allows you to select along the line. I'm not being super careful about where I'm drawing. It just sort of automatically sort of magnetizes itself to the end. Now you can see at the end, like it didn't get everything. And I double clicked to finish my selection. I'm going to add to my selection with the lasso tool. So watch my lasso tool here. Just keep your eye on it. If I hold the shift key down, a little plus sign shows up, which tells me that I can add to my selection. So now I'm going to be sort of careful about how I go in here and select this. And I'm just going to make a mistake here on purpose. Like say I just slipped and be like, whoops. Now if I didn't want that there, I hold the Option key down. And I can just sort of go over that and like, yeah, I don't want that there. Okay, so my banana is selected. Now, technically what I wanted was, I wanted the background. I wanted this whole area selected. So I'm just going to go, in order to do that, it's everything that's opposite of this banana. I'll just go to Select and Invert. And now the whole background is selected, which is what I wanted. Okay. I'm going to leave that selected for now, and I'm going to come over here and grab this background. And I think I'm going to do the same thing here because mostly my background is black. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to try the magic wand tool on this background. If I wanted to select the background, I'm going to click. Okay, so it did a fairly nice job. I'm going to actually try it again. And let me try 40 as my tolerance this time. Okay, it selected a little bit less. So it selected most of this. I want to select a little bit more of my background, or I guess a little bit less of me is what I should do. So I'm going to go in here to my lasso tool now and take out some of the things that I don't want. So I don't want this portion of me. I only want the background. So I'm going to take out these things. And I want to add in this. I want to try to get rid of that area there. I need to get in a little closer. Remember, Command plus and minus allows you to get in really close. So I want to that. I want to, sometimes it's kind of tricky to see what you want to add and subtract. I want to add this because it's part of the background. Oops. I guess I have to subtract this out first. Like I said, it does get a little bit tricky sometimes to know what you're adding and what you're subtracting. Okay, there we go. And I want to add this black background. Ah, that's good. All right, I want to along there. Let's see what else. So just double check to see where your lines go. I want to sort of go around some of the lines on my hair. Okay. All right, so in this case, I don't need to invert anything because I've selected, just the background is selected. Okay, so there's my selections.